So today we're in the mountains of North Carolina on Sasquatch Seekers, and we're going to get everybody together for town hall, and we're going to ask them who's seen a Bigfoot. So let's head on over. So first of all, I'd just like to thank you all for coming and taking time out of your busy lives to be on our show. And I'd just like to start off by getting a general consensus of who's kind of seen a Bigfoot or had a sighting nearby. So if we could just, by show of hands, who's had a Bigfoot sighting? Awesome, awesome. Gentlemen in the back, let's start off with you.
So my name is Will Williams, and often I sit on the porch here at my cabin right next to the Great Smoky Mountain National Forest. And one evening, I heard this loud, sound like someone in distress, holler, a screech noise, like, "Ah!" Something like that. Blood-curdling scream. So it came down the road, and so I grabbed my wife by the hand, and I said, "Honey, somebody's been hurt." And so we headed down the road here. At first I thought it was a black bear attacking someone, but I never saw a person, but it was no black bear I saw that night. It was definitely a squatch. He must have stood 7 feet tall. And he leaped.
No, okay, I'm just going to stop you right there for a minute. 7 feet tall, because I'm looking at you saying 7 feet, but I'm feeling like what you really mean is like maybe like 9 to 10 feet, just from your eyes, what I'm seeing.
I think that's
Well,
correct.
Well, he looked like 7 feet tall when he come up over the ravine, but he was much lower than me when I first laid eyes on him.
I see.
So 9 to 10 feet, okay.
And when he jumped clear across the road in one leap, he could have been 9 to 10 feet tall.
I see. All right. Yes, that makes more sense to me. More conclusive with your story. So what I'd like to do is let's head out to the sighting location, and we're going to actually walk our witness out to the sighting location, and we'll just like see if that jogs anything further from his memory. So we just walked out onto this land, and we are here at the sighting of the potential Bigfoot. So tell me a little more about what you saw that day.
Me and my wife come down the road here, and as we approached this gate, the Squatch was coming up this hillside. This is where I first saw him. And I swear I thought he caught me and my wife. He must have got our scent coming up the road, because he paused right here at the top, and he looked square back at me. And that's right here. And this is when he leaped all the way across this road. And his height, well, now that I'm thinking about it, he came up clear up above this here piece of wood. Because I remember when he took that step there and I was back here, his head was over this piece of this height. He was slightly over that height there.
That makes sense. And Skylar's actually our Bigfoot behavioral specialist, so I'm going to refer this to her.
So, this is actually the average height for an adolescent male. I can see that he definitely understands human interactions, because he sees Mr. Williams here, and he recognizes that this is a no trespassing zone, and jumps across the street to avoid further conflict.
Okay, so now when we were back at the meeting, you made reference to a noise that the Squatch made. So I'd like you to just go ahead and make the call again, and we'll have our behavioral specialist analyze the call.
So when he was coming up over this ravine, well, not before that, when we were on the porch, I heard this noise sound something like, I mean, just my blood curled when I heard that.
I know mine curled just a little bit then. Skylar, could you analyze that for us, please?
I mean, the hair on the back of my neck standing up, just hearing that again.
Honestly, this is an uncanny sound to what the Squatch would sound like, especially in his turmoil of not being able to cross the gate because it's no trespassing.
Interesting.
Okay, so we're gonna have Cole reenact the Sasquatch jumping across the road so we can just show you how big this thing was. So Cole, go ahead and jump for us. I mean, 2 big jumps. So obviously this is like at least 11 to 12 feet. So tonight we're going to the witness location to see if we can catch any glimpses of a Sasquatch.
So this is the witness location, and our witness said that it was approximately higher than this post here. And that is completely believable according to an average adolescent male. Which would also explain why he was so curious about the humans.
Sky's about to do a wood knock, which is a common sound that Sasquatches will make to attract a mate.
So right now, I'm going to do a wood knock. This is the kind of mating noise that they would make. So we're going to help this draws him out and we get a response. Perfect.
Go ahead and do another one.
I think I'm going to do a second one and then maybe some smaller ones in a row.
I think I hear something.
Let's all just like be really quiet for a second and see if we get a response. Oh my gosh, I heard it. Oh my gosh.
Cole, what are you doing? I was trying to see if I could get the Bigfoot. Stop all. I'm gonna do a call for the Squatch, and we're gonna see if we can get a response. Definitely hearing some replies in the distance. Do you hear them?
Yeah, I'm definitely hearing some subtle sounds off to my right. Let's head that way. Okay, so now Cole has found what appears to be the Sasquatch's footprint, and we can tell that it's fresh because some leaves have accumulated on it. So probably within the last 30 seconds. So we are definitely hot on the trail here. We're just going to keep following this along, and we'll probably go ahead and take a cast of this footprint here. Okay, so now we're going to use some heat-seeking infrared to detect the body heat of the Sasquatch. So basically I'm just going to scan the area with my infrared heat seeker, and that will detect any heat in the area. You're seeing stuff. I need to get out of here quick. And I am getting something about 9 to 10 feet tall over here.
I see it.
So we'll just follow this way and looks like wow, okay. That's unfortunate. So, you know, I think this would be a good place to just go ahead and end this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of Sasquatch Seekers.
Well, what kind of deal are you going to... In the mountains of North Carolina, what would the Sasquatch even want to eat out here?
They're obviously interested in eating the human flesh located in the various cabins, which is one of the reasons that we have to locate them and hunt them down.
So can you tell me what Sasquatch droppings look like so I'll know what it is before you come across them?
I really love answering this question because it is so often confused. You know, people really think that those mounds of poop that they just run across on the street are made by horses, you know, livestock, other animals, but so often it is really from a Sasquatch. You know, you're just running over it with your car like it's nothing. Get out and make a cast of it. Take a sample and bring it to the nearest college or laboratory, please. That is most often Sasquatch droppings. It helps us so much with our research when volunteers come with their personal castings. Yes.
Have you ever actually seen a Sasquatch?
I have various times. You see them so much when you're out here searching and looking for them, and just on my personal days I have seen them. Just meandering about my house outside, there have been Sasquatches looking directly at me.
Looking directly at you?
Looking at me almost as if they were curious about who I was and what I was doing. As curious as I am about them.
How come you laughed about that?
Today we're in the mountains of North Carolina on Bigfoot. What's our show called?
You tell me.
Squatching something.
Well, my name is Cecil Rogers, and often I sit on the porch of my... Seriously? Cut. Wait a minute. Time out. I said my name was Cecil Rogers.
No. Uncanny sound. Action.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh, you gotta get out of the way.
Sky's about to do a wood knock, which is a common sound that Sasquatches will make to attract a mate.
We're hoping this will draw him out.
Draw it out.
Yes. Does that attract a Sasquatch, a mate? Do they like laughing?